Welcome, Taurus. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do a reading for you as I adjust the camera a little bit. And I pulled for you the Seven of Staffs, describing the way that you are moving obstacles out of the way in terms of approaching your goals, achieving the things that you want to achieve. You are recognizing that there are a lot of habits, relationships, experiences that have typically sidetracked you from doing your thing. That this is part of, in some ways, the real challenge in organizing all the things that you are capable of doing and want to do. You're good at a lot of things, but it also is about a certain amount of embarrassment, maybe guilt or discomfort with having been gifted or having such amazing talent, perhaps more than others that are surrounding you, that are part of your circle. So this indicates to me that you are kind of clearing the decks from your former life habits and routines so that you can pursue this passion, this talent with more focus and direction. This is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for all of you, Taurus. If you're interested in a personal reading, information for that is in the description box below. So welcome again. In your present, we have the Justice card. The Justice card has been showing up a lot for all signs, and I do think this is about the sense of inner balance that you're gaining. And a lot of this inner balance comes as the result of you doing the work to understand what it is you truly want in life. Focusing on those goals or a single goal and understanding that you are deserving and worthy of success and achievement, of the abundance that comes as the result of achieving this goal. There's a way in which you have been held back or by your own attitudes and behaviors, that it wasn't something you could do, it wasn't something worthy of you, it wasn't important enough, it was unrealistic. And in many ways, all of those blockages have been cleared away by you. And now you're in a position actually to claim what it is you desire as the result of a particular gift or passion you have. Not only are you able to claim this desire in some way, it may not be in the way that you originally desired it, but you're shaping this desire so that it fits into your life now, and even you recognize that you're in a position to advocate for others who want something similar. In the past, we have the Two of Staffs. I do believe this is about contemplating the different paths you've been on, and whatever crossroads you're at or have been at for the last year or so symbolizes a divergent path from the path you had been on previously, naturally. And that in moving on to a new path, you're still processing all the differences that are occurring, the differences in your life. It may feel like night and day, the way you used to be required to live your life and the way that you're able to live your life now, as an example. This can be relevant to a job or a kind of educational or training process. I do see that many of you are returning to school, are opting for more education or more information about something you care about, kind of relearning about something that you once knew a lot about. And now that relearning is requiring you to become a student, to become opening to learning new ways of experiencing this passion or ways that you can utilize this. In the future, the Eight of Jades is describing something you do so well, so naturally, and that is the discipline required to develop the self as a precursor or in tandem with developing a skill. I do believe, in fact, that the program, the update that you opt into for relearning, retraining, or becoming familiar with a new landscape that your passion or talent now exists in is allowing you to apply your phenomenal work ethic, your discipline, your devotion is what characterizes your work ethic. This is labors of love. And as a result of that, you work tirelessly. And it doesn't feel like work to you because the end goal gives you so much pleasure, such an opportunity for the expression of your values of beauty, balance, harmony, equity. If this reading is resonating with you so far, Taurus, please like this video. Please share this with others. And of course, subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I have pulled the health card. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. And this can take a lot of different characters, but one thing that I do see that as a result of this awareness of how different your life may be now than what it was in years, even decades past, how much more freedom and opportunity you have to manage your life, to direct your energies in places where you want it to go. You're also looking at your overall health in a more critical way as well. So you're looking at the level of activity you engage in. You're looking at the food you eat. You're looking at your emotional health as well. What are the environments that make you comfortable, that excite you, that make you happy, where you find pleasure? Integrating the things that you enjoy is just as critical as eating the right food. In the present, the Justice card is clarified by the Four of Wands and the Lover's card. I do believe that you are establishing relationships in a much more grounded, practical way, perhaps than you have in the past. I do believe that you have experienced many relationships that were, or some relationships that were, very gratifying in the moment, perhaps consisted of powerful chemistry or great longing and desire on both parts. However, you understand that those relationships fizzled out in critical ways before they could really gain ground. And you're now looking at all of your relationships more comprehensively, all of a piece, and understanding that what you value in relationships is the ability to grow together, to learn, to celebrate the growth of each individual. This can be a feature of your life as a parent, as a teacher, as a member of your community, and absolutely applies to those significant alliances, which you now evaluate on the basis of how you can work and grow together. Excuse me. The Two of Staffs in the past is clarified by the High Priestess and the Five of Pentacles. Five Pentacles is describing the way that you are changing the way in which others have labeled you, the lane or roles you were assigned in life, and the way that you assume those to be authentic to who you were. This is a big part of the changes that you've made and are making in this life. No longer buying into the way other people see you or the way other people have labeled you. This has been a hard thing for you to overcome truly, but you have tapped into your ability to remember, to explore your memory, to connect with your guides, be they ancestors, living people, cultural figures, role models, those who inspire you to recognize your place in the world is elsewhere than where you have been in the past. And that is what gives you the courage to release the perception of others, the way others see you or think about you, and the lack of caring about that. It isn't that you don't care about those people, it's that you realize their perceptions have little to do with who you are. In the future, the Eight of Jades is clarified by the Hanged One and the Tower card. My goodness. So everyone is getting towers, but I do believe that this ability to connect with your guides, your guidance, your spiritual sacred place, that place of silence that allows you to evaluate, to see your experiences through time and space, is what is causing you to step back and process the huge changes that you've made in your life, dramatic changes that you've made. And it's further prompting you to see the value of these changes in terms of finding the strategy that gets you into the door of shaping this desire, this vision that you have in a way that suits you now, that applies to your life now, and that gives you opportunities for expression that you never believed were possible for you. This is very personal tower that you are burning down, you're kicking over, whatever you're doing, you're letting it go. And you're seeing the changes, even in the outer world, is contributing to a chink in the fissure, a break in the structure, a crack in the door that gives you all the opening you need to move into a place that will better serve you. I'm going to finish up this reading, Taurus, with a crystal oracle. And these are a little cheeky, so I just want to warn you now that they can be a little irreverent, and that's why I like them. This is the Tektite, and the mantra is raise your vibration. Who needs it? I hail from a star in Orion's belt, people, those currently overburdened by resentments. Where to put it? On your UFO landing pad or beside your meditation cushion. When to use it? When gravity feels extra heavy and it's time to initiate launch sequence and blast off. When you're bored with Earth life and want to expand your intergalactic horizons. So fitting. Thank you so much, Taurus. Until next time, namaste.